Once again, I'm Jeff Russo in for Keith Radford tonight. One of the country's largest movie theater chains is dropping the curtains on its operations, at least for now, all because of COVID-19 and the fact that theaters remain dark here in New York State. Now, it doesn't help that Hollywood keeps pushing the dates back to release several potential blockbuster movies like A Quiet Place 2, which was filmed, of course, right here in Western New York. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ali Tui has reaction to all of it tonight.
It's a sign of frustration outside the Regal Cinemas movie theater in Orchard Park. The sign, otherwise meant to list movie showings, reads, "Theaters open safely in 48 states. Why not New York?" This is New York still won't give theaters permission to reopen.
You don't know, do you?
Some are now wondering what that will mean for movie releases like A Quiet Place 2, some of which was shot here in Western New York. The movie was originally supposed to be released in March of this year. It was then rescheduled for September. It's now slated to open in April of 2021, but even that is no guarantee. It's been a frustrating cycle for local actor Steve Abbott, who is a featured extra in the film.
My wife and I were over in Grand Island the other day, and we were over the bridge. We're like, when's it coming out? Because we want to see, because Buffalo's highlighted all over the place. So, it really stinks, actually.
Independent theaters are also reeling. Christopher Parada is the executive director of the historic Palace Theater out in Lockport. He says the theater, which is capable of putting on both live productions and movies, has likely lost hundreds of thousands of dollars so far. He questions why other industries with similar circumstances have been allowed to reopen while theaters can't.
For example, if a church is open, they have the exact same setup. You're going to walk through the door, you're going to sit down, you're going to watch a presentation for an hour or two. You get up, use the restroom if you need to, and then you leave. I'm absolutely no different than that.
And while there's no telling when theaters in New York will be allowed to reopen, film production, at least in Western New York, is beginning to ramp up once again.
A number of projects, bigger projects roll toward next year and the first quarter of next year. But, the smaller stuff is starting to seep back in, and we hope to be up and running within the next few weeks, actually.
Buffalo Niagara Film Commissioner Tim Clark says plenty of movie executives have scouted Buffalo during the shutdown and expressed interest in filming here. Hopefully, a local silver lining for the silver screen. In Buffalo, Ali Tui, 7 Eyewitness News.